In this video, we are going to talk about two of the most popular pistols in the world, the Glock 17 and the Glock 19. Both of these handguns are chambered in 9x19mm and are known for their simple design, high reliability, and easy maintenance. Many police officers, soldiers, and civilians use these pistols every day for work, sport, and self-defense. Let's take a closer look at each model and then compare them side by side. The Glock 17 is the original full-size Glock pistol. It was designed in the early 1980s by the Austrian company Glock for the military and the police. The name 17 comes from the fact that it was Glock's 17th patent, not because of the magazine capacity. The Glock 17 uses the 9x19mm cartridge, sometimes called 9mm Luger. It has a standard magazine capacity of 17 rounds, but it can also use larger magazines with 19, 24, 31, or even 33 rounds, depending on the version and the country's laws. The pistol has a polymer frame, which makes it lighter and more resistant to corrosion compared to all-metal pistols. The barrel length is about 114 millimeters, and the overall length of the gun is around 186 to 200 millimeters, depending on the generation. The unloaded weight is around 600 to 630 grams, which is light for a full-size duty pistol. A trigger safety, a firing pin safety, and a drop safety. There is no external manual safety lever that the shooter has to flip on or off. When the shooter pulls the trigger, all three safeties are disengaged in sequence, and when the trigger is released, they automatically reset. This makes the gun simple and fast to use, while still being safe when handled correctly. The Glock 17 is famous for its reliability. Many tests have shown that it can function in sand, mud, cold, and heat, and can fire thousands of rounds without major problems if it is properly maintained. Because of this reputation, it has been adopted by military and police forces in many countries around the world. Section 2, Glock 19 Overview, about 1.52 minutes. The Glock 19 is often described as the compact version of the Glock 17. It was developed after the success of the Glock 17, for users who wanted a smaller and easier to carry pistol that still used the same 9x19mm ammunition. Like the Glock 17, the Glock 19 has a polymer frame and the same safe action system. However, its dimensions are slightly smaller. The barrel length is about 102 millimeters, and the overall length is around 174 to 185 millimeters. The grip is shorter, which makes the gun easier to conceal under clothing. The standard magazine capacity of the Glock 19 is 15 rounds, which is still a high capacity for a compact pistol. An important advantage is that the Glock 19 can use the larger magazines designed for the Glock 17. This means a user can carry the pistol with a 15-round magazine inserted and have a 17-round or even 33-round magazine as a spare. Because of its size and capacity, the Glock 19 is extremely popular for concealed carry and for everyday carry by law enforcement officers. It offers a good balance between shootability and portability. Many shooters feel that the Glock 19 is big enough to shoot well, but small enough to carry comfortably. Over the years, the Glock 19 has gone through multiple generations, adding features like interchangeable backstraps, improved triggers, different slide finishes, and front slide serrations. Despite these changes, the basic design philosophy has stayed the same. Keep the pistol simple, durable, and easy to use. Section 3, Key Differences and How to Choose, about 1.52 minutes. Now let's compare the Glock 17 and the Glock 19 directly. The first and most obvious difference is size. The Glock 17 is a full-size handgun with a longer slide and longer grip. This gives it a slightly longer sight radius, which can make precise shooting a little easier, especially at longer distances. The larger grip can also be more comfortable for people with bigger hands. The Glock 19, on the other hand, is shorter in both the slide and the grip. This makes it easier to conceal and more comfortable to carry all day, especially inside the waistband or under light clothing. However, the shorter grip means that some shooters with large hands might find it slightly less comfortable, unless they use magazine extensions. The second difference is magazine capacity. The standard Glock 17 magazine holds 17 rounds, while the standard Glock 19 magazine holds 15 rounds. In practice, this difference of 2 rounds is not huge, especially because both pistols can use the longer 17-round and 33-round magazines. The third difference is their typical use. The Glock 17 is often chosen as a duty pistol for uniformed police officers, military personnel, and for home defense. The larger size is not a problem in those roles and can even be an advantage on the shooting range. The Glock 19 is more often chosen for concealed carry, plain-clothes officers, and private citizens who want one pistol that can do almost everything. In terms of reliability and basic operation, the two pistols are almost identical. They share the same trigger system, the same general internal design, and very similar controls. For many shooters, the decision between them comes down to one simple question: do you prefer a full-size pistol or a compact pistol? Outro about 30-40 seconds. To sum up, both the Glock 17 and the Glock 19 are excellent 9mm pistols with a long record of reliability and performance. The Glock 17 offers a full-size platform with a standard 17-round magazine and a slightly longer barrel, which can help with accuracy and recoil control. The Glock 19 offers a more compact package that is easier to carry every day, while still keeping a high 15-round capacity and the ability to use larger magazines. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking it and subscribing to the channel for more simple and clear explanations about firearms and related topics. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.